After Britain and France, Volodymyr Zelensky in Brussels to attend EU summit. The European Union leaders discussed the situation in Ukraine and considered expanding military equipment in support of Kyiv. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called for more weapons to fend off Russia's operation and a quick start to talks for his country to join the EU. During the summit, Zelensky held a group meeting with the Prime Minister of Spain, Sweden, Romania and Poland, among others.
For the first time in its history, the European Union provides military aid of such scale. And for the first time in history, it is working on, I believe, positive evaluation of internal reforms in the European country which is defending itself in this total war. And while we are fighting, we are also upgrading institutions. We are moving closer to the European Union. Ukraine will be a member of the European Union. Ukraine that is winning will be a member of the European Union that is winning.
Zelensky also asked the EU for more sanctions against Russia, including in the IT sector, to curb Moscow's ability to produce missiles for the war. He told EU leaders that the EU will go down in history if they help bring peace to Ukraine and bring it into the European Union. Ukraine is pushing for membership talks to start this year and want to join the EU and NATO.
Long-term peace in Europe will only happen when Ukraine gets victory and becomes an EU and NATO member. This is the kind of unity we managed to build today. The unity in the fact that the EU will be with Ukraine until the victory of Ukraine, and Ukraine will be part of the EU.
At the end of the summit, Zelensky stated that he had heard from several leaders that they were ready to provide Kyiv with aircraft, hinting at one of the biggest shifts yet in Western support for Ukraine. Overall, the summit discussed Ukraine's situation and the EU's potential support for the country, with Zelensky pushing for more weapons and sanctions against Russia.